Hello and thank you for watching. My name is Abou-Rahma. I am based in Sanford, Florida. Today I'm going to demo the employee performance database which is built with MySQL. My GitHub username is awajcpu. Today is June 6th of 2026. The employee performance database is the backbone of how the company measures employee performance. The employee performance database ensures that contributions to their appointed projects during the target active appraisal period are captured, scored, and reported fairly. Speaking about the purpose of this database, it ties employee evaluations directly to their project's assignments outcomes during the active target appraisal period. Speaking about the benefits of the database, removes bias by focusing on measurable results, ensures consistency through automated scoring rules, provides tailored dashboards for employees, managers, and human resources, keeps the system fast with optimized queries. Now, let us discuss what is in scope of the database design: recording employee contributions to projects, managing appraisal cycles, providing secure role-based access. Next, we go over what is out of scope: payroll, bonuses and promotions, attendance or task level tracking, visual dashboards beyond text-based outputs. This structural boundary keeps the system focused purely on performance measurement. Following is an overview of the database tables. Departments table defines organizational units so performance can be grouped. Employees table stores staff details and their roles, controlling what they can see. Projects table holds project details, including difficulty, which affects scoring. Next table will be project assignments table, connects employees to projects, linking work to people. Appraisal periods table defines the time frame for evaluations, controlling when records can be added or locked. Performance records table logs each employee's outcome on a project, forming the raw data for scoring. Contributions table stores the final calculated scores used in appraisals and dashboards. Following is an overview of the employee performance database entity relationship diagram. Departments group employees. Employees are linked to projects through assignments. Appraisal periods define evaluation cycles, whether it is quarterly, semi-annual, or annual. Performance records log outcomes of employees' engagements. Contributions are calculated from those in the performance records outcomes. Triggers keep the contributions ledger updated automatically through the insertions and the updates of performance records. There are three roles defined to query the database to ensure privacy while giving each role the insights they need. The employee role sees only their own scores and notes. The manager role sees team summaries and key performance indicators. The human resources role sees company-wide performance trends. There are three views in this database: individual project scores, which shows personal contributions. Next view is the department project execution, which shows group health. And the final view is final cycle appraisal view, which shows consolidated overall results. Next, we go over the stored procedures defined in this database. There are two stored procedures implemented in this database. Employee dashboard uses views to filter data securely for individuals. Corporate dashboard uses views to deliver department and company analysis. Next, we speak about the database query engine optimization and indexes. There are 4 indexes created in this database to ensure the database query engine efficiency and responsiveness as data grows. Employee credential index speeds up login validation. Performance transaction lookup index makes appraisal period filtering efficient. Next index is assignment lookup index, which optimizes project employee lookups. And final index is contribution scores lookup index, which keeps contribution calculations fast. 2026 Q1 represents the first quarter of the year 2026, which is an active appraisal period defined in the appraisal periods table. The target user's appraisal period can be passed in the third parameter of the stored procedures calls below, realized by the appraisal period ID. The system uses a single source of truth, the 2026 Q1 performance records, but filters the data based on who is asking. In the first query, Alice looks at her own record. She sees the granular details of her daily work. She can see exactly why her score took a hit. The infusion pump project went overdue, and she can read the specific notes her manager left about her bypassing technical blockers. Looking at the second query, John, Alice manager, pulls the team report. The system automatically hides the specific project names and notes to give him a clean, high-level summary. The system rolls Alice's individual scores up into a single cumulative efficiency rating, 86.15%. This allows him to directly compare her high workload 2 projects against her teammate Robert, who is struggling at a 50% efficiency rate on just a single project. In the last and final query on this slide, David from HR runs a global audit. The system strips away all departmental boundaries, David runs the exact same corporate dashboard command as the manager, but because of his HR clearance, the system automatically expands the list. David from HR sees Alice and Robert, but he also sees Michael and Elena from completely different departments. This allows HR to spot that Alice's high workload is a company wide trend shared by other top performers like Michael Chang, who is leading at 90% efficiency. This second slide answers the question which projects are at risk and where are the resource bottlenecks. Instead of showing individual employee names, the database uses the health modifier to shift focus entirely to project delivery and team averages. In the top query, John, the QA manager, looks only at his own backyard, quality assurance and VV. John sees that while his team wrapped up the glucose monitor on time, the highly critical next-gen infusion pump project slipped into completed overdue. Now, John can immediately use this data to investigate timeline blockers and hurdles in his department. Looking at the bottom and final query, Sarah, the HR exec rep bottom query, zoom out to the entire company. Because of her executive clearance, the system automatically stacks John's QA projects alongside the product development and analytics division. This allows leadership to compare operational health across different corporate arms simultaneously. Finally, to wrap up, the employee performance database ensures fair, transparent, and scalable appraisals. It links project outcomes to employee contributions dynamically, while role-based access empowers employees, managers, and human resources with tailored insights. Strategic indexing keeps the system fast and reliable even as the organization expands. This will conclude my presentation. Now, before I go, please feel free to download the schema to create the database and tables, and also download the queries file, which creates the views, triggers, indexes, stored procedures, and seeds the database with data. Thank you for watching.